Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you.
Should have set my camera up first. What's going on, everyone? Welcome. Welcome. Let's see how it looks. Nope, too far that way. Go back that way. Go back that way. There we go. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another Monday stream. Let's turn the music down just a smidge here, just so I can hear myself think. There we go. Welcome to another Monday stream where you guys spam the chat with your Helium miner names, and I look them up and tell you how good I think your spot is and which antennas you might want to look into. Those of you new to the channel, thank you very much for joining. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please take a moment to consider doing so. Turn on bell notifications as we post videos weekly, and we stream every Monday. With all that said, those of you keeping track at home, today's beer of the day. This is out of our beer drop box. This is called Muscle Memory. It's American Pale Ale, Cerebral Brewing. 1 pint, 5.8% alcohol by volume. And this is brewed out of Denver, Colorado. It's got some Golden Promise oats and some Citra Idaho Motica hops. So, of course, it's going to have some citrus flavoring, brought to you by the Citra hops. Oh, thank you very much, Billy Nath, for the congratulations on skydiving. Man, what an experience. That was quite the experience. Cheers to you guys if you're going to be cracking one open with me while we stream. Renaissance Man, I actually liked your comment. Ooh, that is delightful. That is a pretty solid American IPA. Or I should say American Pale Ale. Reminds me a little bit more of a Hopsy Magic Hat. If you're familiar with that, awesome. What's going on, Mr. Pischettis? How are you today? Yeah, skydiving was hell of an experience. We jumped 18,000 feet, and that was with one of my close buddies. It was his 33rd birthday? 34th birthday? 33. He's a year younger than me. And so we jumped out. All right, let's just get started. We'll talk about my miners here in just a sec. Actually, we'll talk about them right now. Great news, everybody. Of course, last week we got this miner up here. I believe this is a new miner right here as well. I have not seen that one before, and I think that one just got started, and we've already hit it. Look at that. We've already got a witness out of it. And then also, this person, because this is my miner right here, right? So also, this person right here just started yesterday. They are currently sinking. They are about across the street from us. We could probably hit a golf ball. Actually, we couldn't hit a golf ball that far. You have to be 350 meters away. What's going on, 3D Printing Props? How are you, buddy? Everyone hit that like button. Come on. Skydiving was amazing. We'll talk about that here in just a moment as well. So, man, 18,000 feet jumped out. But yeah, anyway, so we've got a few more miners popping up in our area, which is great for our miner. If we pull it up here, okay, look at that. Look at all the stuff that we're hitting now. We are hitting like everybody. We got our farthest one at 66 kilometers. Look at that, all the way out here. Keep up the great work. Love your content. Most excited about Planet Watch right now. I am very excited for Planet Watch. Like I said, I've got mine right here. We're at 86 right now. Not too bad. I wouldn't be surprised. I think October 16th is going to be the launch day, so we have to do some more research. And that's going to be a video tomorrow or Wednesday. So let's go ahead and take a peek. We've got our first one. Oh, and by the way, if you guys haven't seen this before, I'm hitting all these witnesses. You can see that I kind of live out in this, like, you know, suburban area that's, you know, not heavily populated, but we have miners popping up all over the place. We have 2 miners of our own, if this is your first time on the channel, and these are the antennas that we are using. The 5.8 rack, the 5.8 rack, omnidirectional. You can get them on Rack. There's a link in the description for them, and they also have some other great products, but this is what we've been getting with some great successes. So just before we start looking at miners and I start saying which ones I think I would get if I was in your position, that's so you guys know. Link for those are in the description if you want to do the 5.0, the 5.8, the 8.0, and that's pretty much all we're going to be focusing on right now, especially with POVC 11 coming out. All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a gander. All right, so we are at half a helium in the last 24 hours. You have a 5.88 meters up. That is the best you're going to be able to do. Please check Savannah in Vegas. I'll definitely check that here in just a moment. Let's see what you're looking like in 30 days. Oh, with you just being in this little tiny area with your setup, perfect. Don't change a thing. Keep it the way you're doing it with your dirty little synchro bit. But you've got this whole area around you. Let's see if that's your only miner. Oh, you've got this whole thing on lockdown. Let's go ahead and look. Oh, no, that's the witnesses you're getting. Yeah, those 5.8s are absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and take a look if you're a dirty cheater. Okay, so you have this whole area on lockdown. Cool. Brave, Rainbow Dragonfly, what can I do better, mate? Give me a second. Yeah, so you've got that whole area on lockdown. In the past 30 days, you've made 143 helium. Great on you, man. Great on you having North Village. All right, now let's go next. Interesting Tiger Porcupine. Now, guys, I know you are going to be putting your miners in the chat, and if I miss them, I am sorry. Please do not spam the chat, so that way I can try to get to everybody. But also, if you do send super chats or anything like that, I will obviously skip the entire line. It's a fast pass for you and look at yours immediately. All right, so if you just got yourself set up, I'm assuming you are indoors. It looks like you just started mining about a week and some change ago. You've got the Bobcat 4.0. If you're sitting with your antenna inside of a window, then get it away from the window. Get your antenna up and high, and you would probably benefit from that 5.8 that we're talking about. You have a lot of good clusters in your area, and you could potentially even hit out here in Las Cruces with that 5.8, so that's not too bad. So get yourself a 5.8, get it up in your attic, and get it out, and that's Interesting Tiger Porcupine. All right, what's next? Skydiving was fun. It absolutely was. Damaged Fossil Canary. Let me know if you like pointers. Yeah, wait, who? You? Me? You? Me? Yeah, let's, like, you know, we can definitely keep it going in chat. So we got a lot of good information last time that I wasn't even thinking about. I think that one guy had his way up high, and the heat was big. Want to copy this one? Big tart ash boar. All right, let's take a look here. All right, so you're just in a crappy transmit scale, and it looks like you also just got started too, and you've got a sense cap with a 2.86 meter. You have a lot around you, so you want to get yourself up as high as possible, and yeah, look into the 5.8s. If you're only doing a 2.8, get yourself a 5.8. Either the 5.0 or the 5.8, I would definitely say. Big Slate Mallard is at an 8 dBi. All right, what's next? Dagger Rogue Puppy. Dagger Rogue Puppy. Let's take a gander. We're going to Illinois. .8 dBi, 12 meters up. Not too bad. 30 days, you've gotten 7.3. That's probably going to be the best that you're getting at the moment, unless you're able to hit down here. But you've got an 8 dBi, which there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to get down into this area. You are hitting around you, but it also looks like you have some similar issues that I do, where these people just don't give two flying farts about their setup, and they just leave their stuff in a window and don't do anything else. So that's unfortunately there. Interesting Tiger Porcupine. Make sure you guys hit that like button, please. Let's get to 25 likes in the next, like, 30 seconds here. Looks like you just got yourself started as well. And I'm going to say it again. 5.8 is going to do you good. If you want that 5.8, link in the description. Go grab it. And that's going to get you everywhere. Get yourself either in your attic or just on top of your roof and keep going from there. 3D printing props. I just checked one of yours, so I'm going to move on. I think I did that one. I'm just grabbing them from chat, so. Just grabbing them from chat. Cheetah. Wobbly. Right? We're looking at Wobbly Rose. All right. I don't even care that it says suboptimal transmit scale. You're at a 0.96, which is almost perfect. All right, so in the past 30 days and you just got started, your setup is perfectly fine. I wouldn't change a thing. I would maybe just consider looking at where you have your antenna just in case there's anything that's blocking you from the back from witnessing and getting witnesses from all behind you. But other than that, you have a pretty solid spot. You're making 15 helium in the past 30 days and you got started not even a month ago. Good numbers, man. Really good numbers. Good numbers. Obedient. What do we got? Obedient, Ivory, Haddock. Ah, one more like, 25. One more like, 25. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We have 8 not change. We have 8 not change anything. Damn. You as well, man. Well, what are you rocking? Cal chip, 5.8, 6 meter. You're getting all the witnesses. Look at that. Look at that booger down here. You're near the cliffs of Dover. That's not too bad. I don't think there's really anything you're going to be able to do to improve. It sucks your transmit scale is just a smidge off, just probably by how much is around. So you got the 5.8 up. I wouldn't go any bigger because you're going to overshoot some stuff, but you just want to make sure that you've got some really good line of sight here. You're 6 meters in the air. That's pretty solid. So really, what cord are you running? How long is your cord? Take into consideration those if you're not using an LMR 400. We're going to skip down to the bottom here. Make sure that you're using an LMR 400 or an LMR 600, and you want to make sure you minimize as many little connections in between each cord as possible just to help that DBI stay strong. So that might just be a long-ass cord. You already looked at it. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Steel Block says a 5.8 is 100% worth it. Where in Florida are you? I'm in St. Cloud, Kissimmee. I'm in Davenport. Can you check Straight Snowy Mole? Sure. I'm in Davenport. I'm in the Four Corners area. Straight Snowy Mole. Let's check that. I'm going to Finland. All right, so you've got some good numbers. Looks like you got a Bobcat because you have that week of shit like I did. Crazy Current B, can you tell me what I can do better? Sure, I can take a peek in a minute. Cheerful, yeah, no problem, Sergey, whatever. Acidic Lemon Cougar from Dead Pigeon Crypto and Gaming. It's kind of what my channel wants to be, is crypto and gaming. So looks like with you being at a 50% transmit scale, that's not too bad. You've got a 4 dBi, 20 meters in the air. You have nothing around you. So if this is your little section, leave it. So you're not going to be able to do much other than just get a few miners and put them around you. But other than that, not too bad. But yeah, you can definitely tell you had the week of Bobcat crap that I had about 2 weeks ago. So sorry that hit you there, man. All right, what's next? Obedient Ivory Haddock. Obedient Ivory Haddock. Fun fact, haddock is one of my wife's favorite meals. So hit that like button, everyone. Anything helping with rack version 2 miners currently offline, but it works in discovery mode. Weird. Vero, Florida here. Yeah, there you go, Vero. Oh, I think I looked at that one. Yep, already looked at that one. What do we got? Come on, guys, hit the like button. Brave Rainbow Dragonfly. Going to Germany. Ooh, it looks like you just got started. You just got started as well. Oh, you got a 5.8, 55 meters in the air. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the definition of a perfect setup. He probably has a nice high-quality cord. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments and thinking at the same time. He probably has a nice high-quality cord or coax cable. 55 meters in the air, so you have line of sight of everyone. Great setup, especially since you just started mining a week ago and you're already at 4.3. That's a great setup. So I wouldn't change a damn thing. Yeah, see, you're in your first week. What are you pulling every 24 hours? Probably about, yeah, just 1 or 2. Yeah, that's not bad at all, man. Great setup there. Macho Navy Mandrill. Macho Navy Mandrill. 5.8 or 8. What would you do? Check Big Slate Mallard. Let's go here. Where are we going? Looks like you started 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so it looks like you got... Okay, started... All right, cool. Let's check you. Looks like you just got started. And that's not too bad for your first day getting going. 5.8, 4 meters in the air. You're just in a smaller area, but give yourself another week or so, and you're going to start hitting some more, and you'll see some more witnesses pop up, which will be excellent. So if that's true settings, 5.8, 4 meters in the air, maybe try to get a little bit higher, but other than that, good setup. Make sure you're not near any glass, doors, windows, anything like that. Out and high is perfect, all right? Keep it going. All right, let's see. Big slate mallard. Going to Texas. I think it was supposed to, like, today or something. Ooh, all right, 5.8. Yeah, okay, you're good. I don't even need to give you any advice. 5.8 or 8.0. I wouldn't change. If you're making 30 in 30 days, I wouldn't change a thing. You've got a good setup with what you've got going right now. You could always test it. Just make sure you unplug and turn, you turn off the power of your miner before you do your antenna. But as of right now, with that setup, I wouldn't change a thing. Sneaky Daffodil. Sneaky Daffodil. Mannery? There we go. Gainesville. Go Gators. I wanted to go to University of Florida, but they wouldn't take me because I was half a second off the Olympic trial time for swimming, and they wouldn't take me as a walk-on until I hit the Olympic trial time. Unfortunately, I never stuck with swimming there. 7 dBi, 3 meters in the air. You might be okay with a 5.0 dBi, or you're just not high enough and out. But I would try a 5.0 dBi. You can get them also on rack. Just because your 7.0 might be overshooting everything. Yeah, absolutely, man. But yeah, I wouldn't change a thing with your 8.0 at all. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. So yeah, definitely try a 5.0, maybe a smidge smaller. Just got my 5.8 rack antenna today, just waiting on my lightning arrestor, struggling with 0.03 daily on the stock Bobcat antenna. Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of the stock Bobcat antennas. Like, they're good and they're decent, but you really have to get them out, and I don't like the fact that they're automatically in the metallic base, and I can't, like, move that or magnetic base, and I can't really move it elsewhere. But don't watch certain other YouTubers like Voscoin that tells you to put it up in the attic next to a window, because you're going to refract all that signal back in the house and not get anything from that side of the house. All right, Bobcat, 4 dBi, 7 meters in the air, 4.27. I would upgrade yourself to the 5 or the 5.8. I mean, the 5.8, really, this is the perfect antenna. It's got this beautiful size, easy to set up, really, really durable. Thanks, mate. You just look at Germany. Now tell me why this dude is more rewards despite worse setup. Cheating. Fantastic concrete swim. Probably cheating. Bumpy Snowy Baboon. Yeah, you try yourself a 5.8. Like, you're still pulling some solid numbers, and if you do that, like, every 30 days, it's still a good return, and you just hang on to your... But you're getting 20 witnesses, which is going to drop down to 11 eventually. Yeah, 70 viewers, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that damn like button. But yeah, try yourself a 5.8. Get yourself one in the link in the description. Bumpy Snowing. Which is the fasting shipping healing spot? Yeah, Bobcat's still the big daddy. Good source for antennas and cables. So if you want to get antennas, the link is in the description for them. And if you want to get antennas, you want to go to usacoax.com. usacoax.com. And I really like this site. They're based out of... Gainesville as well, and they already have everything set up for you. I have a Helium LMR 400. I did not get the Ultra Flex, so that is a sturdy ass cable. Wobbly Rusty Fox, gotta watch that one. Creamy Mojave Yak, let me know if you need help. What was I looking at? Bumpy Snowy Baboon. Good. What am I even looking at you for? What have you got? 3.0, 15 meters up? You probably have that whole area on lockdown, man. That's got to be you. You truly are a coin getter. Look at you. I'm going to look at your whole account. We're going to find out if you're someone I need to go find and we need to rob. Okay, so you've got that. Let's see. How many hotspots? You got 2 hotspots? You've got one doing work, man. Your Bumpy Snowy Baboon is doing some work. Who needs the Ultra Flex? Yeah, you really don't need the Ultra Flex. What's going on, Spence? How you doing, buddy? All right, let's, what's next? Hit the like button, which is, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Bobcat's still a good source. Antennas, showed you that already. Careful, blah, blah, blah. Greetings from the Netherlands. Great content. Do you know when my transmit scale dropped? I have a Bobcat miner in the attic with the stock antenna. Lone Basil Giraffe. Have you checked on, Hotspotty yet? We can, go take a look here. As I sneeze. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm going to look like an idiot. Hang on. Ugh. It's weird. Like, when I sneeze, I have to, like, charge it up like a freaking Kamehameha before I let it out. And if there's one thing I love when I'm doing nothing, it's a good sneeze. How long can the cables? Well, technically, like only like 3 meters. Like for example, I have I think I keep seeing Wobbly Rusty Fox. I know I need to check it. I have a 25 footer. Yeah, your transmit scale is just going down because of all the stuff around you. So let's see if we can see what it is on Hotspotty. I have a 25 footer and I have a 1.1 dBi signal loss just because I have the 25 footer that has to run under the. Yeah, that's why. This is why your signal loss is going down. You can see on Hotspotty. So you have this area here, which is going to have a set amount of miners, and then I think as we zoomed out, you saw the bigger scale here. So it looks like this area, this zone is saturated. So that no, it's not yet. I think October 16th. So this is why your area, your transmit scale is going down, is because your area is saturated. So that's why, unfortunately. If you can get out to a better area, good, but also you're still making, 11 to 12 in the 30 days, so that's not terrible. You've got the 4 dBi 3 meters up. You could try the 5.8, and you can even hit you can hit more. So I would try maybe the 5.8. Leave it at the same height, but try the 5.8. Get out there a little bit more. Let's do Wobbly Rusty Fox. I've seen it a few times, and I just keep forgetting to pull it up. We're going to Madison. I have a cable that is 50 feet, and it was worth the signal loss because of the improvement. Yeah, I think if you go to USA Coax, so don't put, give it a minute before you post your miners unless you super chat them. If you go into usacoax.com, you could scroll down, and you will see a click here to use the times microwave calculator for signal loss. So I currently have the LMR 400, and we're going to go find that here in just a minute. Okay, thank you for your response. You're very, very welcome. I have an LMR 400. My frequency is 915, and my run length is 25 feet. So let's go ahead and calculate what that's going to be for my signal loss. You can see right here my maximum cable assembly insertion loss is 1.1 dB. So if our boy Daily Mint, which if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe to his channel. If we look at his cable, he's got a 2.2 dB signal loss. So even if we go down to a 3 will have a 0.2, a 1 meter cable will have minimal, will have next to nothing. But really, once you start clearing like 10 feet, you're going to start seeing over half a signal loss, and that's where they start going. So I wouldn't go too crazy. Like I said, I've got, this is at 25 feet at a 1.1 signal loss right there. So that's not terrible. And as you can see on mine, I am hitting, I hit my farthest witness yet, which I thought 43 kilometers was going to be my big one. But this one just impressed me. Let's pull up my miner. Look at this bad boy all the way out here. If I get a 40-foot antenna, what's the best cable to buy? I'm just going to link this in here. Go there. Buy your antennas from there. Opinions on my hotspot at 8 dBi, 30 feet up. Give me 1 second. Sure. Hit the like button, everyone. I wanted to see this guy here, see what he's rocking. Nice Mint Jellyfish. If you, I swear I've looked at this before. If you're Nice Mint Jellyfish, I think you've watched me before, but that's awesome we're getting that. Even the signal loss is an estimate. It could, in reality, be less, but you wouldn't know without testing. 100% true. All right, Agreeable Pistachio. Hello, Ace. How are you? Cricket. North Lauderdale, Florida. Ooh, you're busy. You busy. Not bad, though, for being so busy. You're just getting witnesses left and right, man. You got that 5.8 with your Bobcat. It just looks like every time you pump out signal, you are getting witnesses. So you've got 14 in the past 30 days, almost 15. I wouldn't change a thing. I like those numbers. See, I'm not terribly, greedy. I like those numbers. So realistically, in a month and a half, if you purchased and you set up your hotspot right there, you're already going to break even, and the rest is going to be profit, so you don't even care what time frame you're at. And you're sitting there looking at a 5.8, 7 meters up. Don't change a thing, man. Just make sure that there's nothing really blocking the omnidirectional ability of your antenna, so you're not getting back here. But you've got 15 witnesses right now, still at just shy of 15 helium a month. With POVC 11, I think you're going to drop down to 10, so I wouldn't change a damn thing. So congratulations there. Not too bad. What's next? Nice Spruce B, huh? Nice Spruce B. Nice Spruce B. Going to Canada. Canada. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. Let's get to 50 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, go hit it. How long did it take your Bobcats to sink? The weight is killing me. Yeah, so the Bobcat sinking is brutal. Daily Mint and I were talking in Telegram back and forth. I wouldn't change a damn thing, Nice Spruce B. You're rocking a 5.8. Again, guys, someone take a tally on how many times we see 5.8s with these kind of numbers, and then tell me how many times I recommend the 5.8. Like, someone do that. That'd be interesting to see with the like data of the can you please check my miner Dapper Fern Mustang? Yeah, we will in a second. Cool. Thanks for grabbing that. Yeah, so 5.8, and I wouldn't change a thing on yours. 21 in a month. Phenomenal. Fantastic, man. Enjoy that moolah. 1 month to pay yours off. Calm linen. The hell am I looking for? Corgi butts. Crazy satin deer. I wouldn't change a thing. There's an 8.0, 10 meters in the air. I literally just upgraded and it's been great so far. Yeah, a few people were messaging me in Discord. It was really cool. We all shared our miners the other day. Can you check Sweden? Yeah. We were sharing all of our miners and antenna placements yesterday, or like the other day in Discord. It was a really good time. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, consider jumping in. We all showed, like, one guy was installing his setup, and then another guy like showed his installed setup. It was really, really cool. Looking forward to your meetup in Cali. If you're doing the Disneyland family trip, might I recommend Golden Road Brewing in Anaheim for a meetup location, only 2 miles away. Cheers. Yeah, that wouldn't be too. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as we get to 25K, just let me know, and I'll look for all that stuff. Absolutely. But yeah, I pretty much already locked it down. Yeah, FK, send me your miner name and I'll definitely look it up. You're sitting at a 6 dBi, 6 meters in the air. You're hitting a lot of good stuff here, so I would just let it rock. Keep doing what you're doing. 14 a month. Like, you're doing all better than me, so I wouldn't even be greedy about it. Like, when I start seeing these numbers, I don't even mind. There was that one that I had to check where, it was Ace. Dapper Fern Mustang. What do you think rewards will drop another 25 to 30% after POC 11? Shouldn't they go up with some lost spoofer? Yeah, the rewards are going to go up. That's 100% what's going to happen. 5.8 dBi. Look at that. You've got it. 15.8, almost 16 in the past 30 days. Wouldn't change a thing, brother. I would not, or sister. I'm sorry, I just assumed on that one there. I wouldn't change a thing, Ace. I definitely wouldn't change a thing. And look at that, another 5.8. Clean peanut shark. I think in Europe, 5.8 is still acceptable. Again, another 5.8 hitting 15 to 16 a month. Wouldn't change a thing. Not too bad. You're hitting a lot. You've got so much world of opportunity with that 5.8 hitting all this stuff. So good on you. Again, there's another 5.8. So that's clean peanut shark. Just switched from 5.8. Yeah, MK, you're looking at all these 5.8s, and that's got to be pretty solid. 2 more likes, guys. Let's get to 50. 2 more likes. Looking forward to your meetup, Cal. Yep. Tart Ash Boar. Tight ass boar. Tart Ash Boar. 8.0, hitting all these witnesses. Oh, look at that. And I like it, too, because you're clearing the water, which is just going to help refract your signal even more with your line of sights and stuff. Give yourself a little bit of time. You've already made 4.1 in the past 30 days, so you're going to have some really good rewards. What was your question, though? I have a 5.8 on the way. Is there anything else I can do better than moving my hotspot? You don't need to move. I mean, if you just started mining and you're already at 4.1 and you're a week ago, upvote. Yeah, there we go. 52, baby. You can try the 5.8, but you're already getting a lot of good hits. I have a question about running a Bobcat miner with stock antenna 4 meters up in town of Kansas, Lawrence, between Topeka and Kansas. Thanks in advance. I'll see if I can try. What's next? Glam Sage Vulture. Keep your 8.0. Keep your 8. If you're getting this, and if you're getting 38 in 30 days, just keep your 8. I wouldn't even fart around with it. So, Glamorous Sage Vulture, Deviate Music, just keep your 8 going. Cinnamon, what is your opinion on the new miner in a populated area, suburb area? What are some ideal hexes and antenna types to get started in that area? Massive, Cinnamon, Jaguar. Oh, yeah, again, going back to California. So that's why I've kind of decided to do my meetup in California, just because of everyone there. So your transmit scale, what's your question? What is your opinion on setting up a new miner in a populated suburban area? What are some ideal hexes, antenna types to get started and set up? So if you've got your setup here, switch it over to a 5.8. You're getting some okay, like, I wouldn't say that. I'm looking at the 30-day. So in your 24 hours, you're getting 0.1 in 24 hours. Get yourself to 5.8 and put that bad boy up nice and high. And yes, you're in a populated area, so your transmit scale is going to be down, but you'll be able to hit a lot of stuff here, which will be pretty solid. So make sure you do that, okay? Trying to stay up, guys. I'm trying to stay up. Trying to stay up. Rosewood Falcon. It's a hot spot. Well, first off, wobbly Rosewood Falcon 8 dBi, 12 meters high, rack version 2. Just went offline yesterday. Any recent issues with rack miners? Since I'm a Bobcat user, I don't have any of the rack miner updates to let me know. Oh yeah, you want to get that. You want that back online real quick. But it's showing a cal chip, which I guess would be rack. Yeah, I'm not sure about rack since I don't have them like auto followed. I always just follow Bobcat, and that's everything I get all the emails on. So, but man, I hope that comes back online quick for you. That's gotta suck. I know I had that 1 week of really crappy Bobcat issues, and that week I really felt it. I have a question about running about. Oh, okay, yeah, I answered that one. I have to find it. 30 days. You definitely need yourself a 5.8. So you're in a very similar. Should I go for 5.8 Bobcat? Currently, it's inside window plus mosquito net. Crazy satin deer. Get it away from the window. Get it away from a mosquito net, and get it away from anything along those lines, because the window's going to refract the signal, and also the mosquito net will as well. So if you're going to do that, put it in like the middle of a room and put it up as high as you can. Otherwise, put it up in your attic or try to get it outside. Like my more successful miner is in my attic, and my other one is still outside. And I have more successes with my one in my attic, so I might consider moving the other one into like their attic or something there. But you want to get yourself a 5.8. The 4.0 is not going to do yourself much out here. Oh, this is are you in New Hampshire? Is that where we went? Because I just saw Hanover. I don't know. Yeah, so that's what you want to do. Anyone else tried a directional antenna? I've seen a few directional antennas, and I know one guy that's got one that's doing pretty well. I think he's pointing his at Orlando. Alright, so Shambolic, Sage, Boa. Oi, what happened to you? I would maybe consider... Wow, you were doing so well. And then just went... I would consider rebooting your miner real quick. Because that's ass. 817 up. You very well could be overshooting a lot, too, with your 8.0. Maybe test out a 5.8 and see if you can get these a little bit. Well, I don't know. You got to get yourself fixed. Like, you got 12.1. Whatever's going on here is killing you. So that's what you want to do, MK. And that's Shambolic, Sage, Boa. But to go back to my... All right, so Crazy Satin Deer. So you've got the window and the mosquito net, huh? On Explorer, it shows relayed, but when I open Helium app or the app, I see... This looks directional. Well, never mind if you've got it sitting there. Like, whatever you're doing... I take all that back. On Explorer, it shows relayed, but when I open Helium app or the app, I see everything normal. Oh, thank you very much for the super chat. Savory Emerald Pig from Las Vegas. I want to go to Las Vegas very soon. I want to play some poker out there. Savory Emerald Pig. You just got started. Look at you. 4 dBi. Get yourself to 5 dBi. Is the antenna straight and level? My 5.8 on my in-laws house is not. Unfortunately, it's a little tilted, but it's a 5.8. But yeah, man, get yourself a 5.8. Otherwise, well, give yourself a few days first. Like, go a month before you make a decision. That's really what I did with my antennas. Was I waited? You know, I put them up, and then I waited a week, and then I moved them around, and then I gave it about a month before I got my antennas. So that's what I would do. That's something to consider. But yeah, thank you very much, Rob, for the super chat. If you guys want to skip the line, consider a super chat. If you guys appreciate the content and you appreciate the humor and you appreciate the burr and you want to help me pay for my meetup event in California, because it's not going to be a charge thing, send those super chats. Or if you have a buttload of helium, there's a helium address in the description of this video. Yes. Is a 5 dBi better for crowded areas? Definitely. Do mine. Big slate mallard. That's a bunch of mallards. Which one more legit, the Explorer or the app? The most legit is the green light. Can you do well in very, very rural areas? It depends if you take over the whole area. So you just got started mining Salty Iris about 2 weeks ago. I would let your numbers run and see from there. You got a 3 on a 15 meters. You might be perfect. With this crowd right in front of you, that might be perfect. By the way, there was another OTA update I got yesterday, I think, and everything was stuck. Had to fast sync again today. Mr. Piscetti's. I got lucky. I was okay. I'll have to look at mine here shortly. But, yeah, so Salty Iris, Kookaburra, let your miner go for another week or so before we make any crazy rash decisions. Because right now you've got some pretty promising numbers for your first 14 or first, like, 12 days. Festive Vinyl Swan, right? From Apply Music, what DBI is better for high up? 17 meters, 5.8. Didn't we look at this last week? Like, you were hitting all this stuff? Yeah, you're still doing pretty solid. You're still hitting everything. And that's a 4 dBi, 11 meters up in the air. You're doing pretty well hitting all the way out here. Woo, look at that. Boom. Farthest one I've seen. Yep, the green light works best. Yeah, the green light's really the best way to go. Thank you. What would you do if there was already 6 hotspots in my hex already? I would go beg my parents or, you know, my grandparents or my best friend to let me put something in their house and not tell them that I'm going to make a whole buttload of money on it. Let's check you out. Or, you know, if you want to be nice and offer them 30%. Suboptimal. So you just got started. You've got a 2.8. Yeah. I mean, you're in an area where you're at least going to guarantee hitting stuff. How many's in your hex alone? Holy poop. You're in it. Was this guy rocking? Copy this guy. No, don't copy him. He's probably spoofing it. Let's go back into there. He's probably spoofing it. Like, I hate seeing numbers like this. That's just ridiculous. Especially when they don't even update. This is a 1.2. I'm so glad that POVC is coming out and saying you have to make sure that you update your height and you update your antenna, or else, like, you know, meh. So that's really, really cool. But yeah, you just got a shitty transmit scale. You can give yourself a little bit of time. A 5.0, or excuse me, a 5.8 might do you well. So that's going to be something to consider. What's next? By the way, would you place Bobcat near the window? No! In the middle of a room. The reason why you want to put it in the middle of a room is because, naval guns, I'm very close to you, is because the windows are going to refract your signal. So at least if you have your like antenna right up against a window, it's going to refract all that signal right there, like bounce it away. But at least if you have it back away from the window, the signal will like penetrate out and just be refracted at the window while the rest is still getting out there. So you want to make sure you get, I don't know how to spoof and I'm not going to do it because I don't think it's fair. So you want to make sure, yeah, you already have 6 there, man. That's crazy. You want to make sure it's not up against a window. Do not listen to Voscoin or anyone like that saying put it next to a window. Square, charcoal, lobster. Going to Cali. 4 dBi, 5 meters up. Don't change a thing, man. You are only mining for 2 weeks, and you're alright. Don't spam it, please, Nelson. Don't spam it. Or I won't check it. Yeah, you're only been mining for like 2 weeks, and you're already at 10.52. That's fantastic. I put a stock antenna on the roof. LOL, works great. Might as well. So what is that? Did we already do Salty Berry Beaver? I don't think we did. Salty Berry Beaver. Are you on his Discord? I think there's a link for that in the description, right? There should be a link for the description for Discord. Also, you 1.2. I don't know what you have. Do you really truly have a 1.2? Like, is it just the stock one? Because maybe I would consider changing it to the 5.8, and then you can get better from there. Like, you've got some great witnesses, but I mean, yeah. So if we measure the height, do we measure GR from the ground? Yeah. Original Bobcat antenna. All right, since Home Dude hasn't spammed it, I'm gonna check his. What connection should you get on your LMR cable? All right, so my LMR cable. That's a good question. I'm gonna take a breather. So what I really, really, really like about USA Coax, wearing the Giants hat, proud after yesterday. Yeah, 1 and 3, baby. I can't believe the Giants and the Jets both won in overtime. That's stupid, especially against like decent teams. So here on the USA Coax, the way I did mine was I did my RP SMA male, and then I did my N female. So that way I didn't have to worry about any adapters or anything like that. Because if you do have to get one of those little adapters, hang on. Shut up, Copper. So this is my shitty ass cable, and I don't recommend. If your cable's this small, go throw it, turn it into a jump rope or something. So if you have to get one of these adapters to plug your cable into your antenna, that's also going to cause you some signal loss. So remember that. So if you want to custom build your antenna or your cable on usacoax.com. I don't get any affiliate payments from them or anything, so I'm not trying to shill them. They just make good quality antennas. That's an antenna that I'm just here for shits and giggles. So, all right, let's keep going. What's next? Wobbly Sepia. I lost your comment. I was like, where is it? Get yourself out of relayed. That's what you want to do. Even though you're relayed, making 7.8 in the past 30 days isn't bad. But yeah, get yourself out of relayed and then get yourself a 5.8. Get yourself a 5.8. That way you could potentially hit these people back here a little bit, because you'll have some water refracting all the signal and stuff as well. I looked up the spammer, right? Did I not? Bitter teal. I wanted to make sure I don't think I did. I mean, you've got the best you're going to be able to do. You got a Nebra. I put the stock 4 dBi antenna on roof, LOL. Someone buy Facebook domain. It's up for sale, LOL. How much is it? Ooh, $5 super chat. I'm in Bradford, Vermont. I have a huge old radio antenna on roof. I'm worried I'm too rural. Could explore GF house in Burlington VT instead. What do you think? Are there any miners around you? Let's see. If you had any miners around you, I could look up like what's going on there. So let's see. Oh God, yeah, Vermont's got like nothing going on. And where are you? You're in Bradford? I don't even know where Bradford is. Close to Burlington, right? Burlington Coat Factory. I don't even know where it is. My geography skills are terrible. U.S. geography. None, really. No, I am not. Mammoth Seafoam. Hang on. Really, I mean... did you say Aware was due to come online 16th October? Where did you hear that? I have been searching and saw most likely the 8th. Yeah, I've actually been... I've said a couple of things that I wouldn't be surprised if it would be coming out. Yeah, you're going to want yourself, like, the biggest you can get. And I think 9... Yeah, you're in a rural area. You're going to have to, like, grow around there. Yeah, you're going to have to grow, like, your own network around there. Or just try to get, like, a 5.0 and try to hit, like, down here and down here. I mean, it's also very hilly up there, too. So you're going to have a lot of issues getting some far stuff. Like, you're not going to just be able to put a monster antenna and shoot it out unless you're on top of, like, any of, like, the mountain ranges or anything like that, or on the side of one. So unfortunately, the bad news is you are going to have a little bit of a hard time unless you're, like, down in here. If you're anywhere near, like, Manchester. Now we're starting to go into, like, New Hampshire territory, aren't we? Let's go back into Vermont. Thank you. I don't know why I was in New Hampshire. Yeah, you're going to have an issue in this area. So that's going to be the only problem. General Pistachio Hornet. Thank you very much for the super chat, JL. I really appreciate it, man. Pistachio Hornet. Get it back online. I mean, all right, what's he saying? Do you think a directional antenna would be best because property is at the bottom of a hill but still has clear line of sight on the other direction facing like down? No, I don't think a directional will be very well for you. I mean, it could if you're at the bottom of a hill, but because it's going to eliminate your it's going to eliminate your your vertical to get you up and over that. So you definitely might want to try. You're 30 meters in the air with a 9 dBi. Try the rack like 5.8. You might be okay. That might give you some good elevation. We're going to have to jump down to the bottom. Jail's on top of a mountain. Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah. So get yourself like a big omnidirectional and see if you can get out everywhere. You're going to have a hard time, but, you know, try the 8.0. I think the 8.0 might be good. I'm admin of the local Facebook H&T group. That's cool. Naval Guns. Sir, I can only get witness beaconing, but I can't see other beacons. Magnificent Tangelo. Bull. Magnificent. Tangelo. Bull. Shut up, Copper. All right. Going to the UK. You know what I'm going to say. 4 dBi, 3 meters in the air, so you're probably inside your flat. Get yourself your 5.8 and get it everywhere. Alex with the $5 super chat. Check. Clever Walnut Rook. Only miner in my hex, and I'm getting really low rewards. It is the next. Get it away from the window. That's going to be. I don't even have to look at it to tell you right now. Get it away from the window. That was the biggest upgrade I saw. Oh, cool. Philip McLean with the $5. Give me 1 second. And I will let you know. Rich Golden, Lafayette, Indiana. Should I pick a new? Yeah, get it away from a window. So we're going to start with this one. You still have, I mean, in the past 30 days, the reason why your rewards are like this is because you've been sitting in a window. Also, you want to get yourself a 5.8. So Clever Walnut Rook, Mr. Alex, you want to get yourself a 5.8 dBi, and you're going to start hitting a lot more. Put it in your attic, all right? You can either put it outside, and if you can't get outside, then put it in your attic. And if you got the Bobcat, you can do what my setup is. And my setup is I have my Bobcat sitting in my garage, which is right next to my attic. And my, oh, another $5 super chat. I got to catch up with you guys now. Shit. You guys are killing it. So, yeah, get yourself a 5.8 and put it in the attic or on top of your house. Attics will do pretty well. So it'll keep it away from the elements. Rich Golden. Is it Lafayette? All right, is it Rich Golden Mantis, Philip? Let's see if it's Rich Golden Mantis. Oh, shit, man. Did you just get started? Is today your second day? Is today your first day? Today's your second day, and you could already see the increase going up. You've got a 4 dBi. Not too bad. If you can get it out, how many are in your hex? 3 are in your hex, and you've got, yeah, I would probably get it out of there. So if you can get out into this area, you should be a lot better. So yeah, I would move it out of your hex just because if you're looking, if this is you got a 0.25 transmit scale. Imagine if you were able to get 4 times those rewards already in the first 2 days of your mining. So that's what I'm going to say. Restless Ruby Cricket. I have many friends in Mexico near Arizona. I want to put up about 10 miners in this area. Do you think it will be profitable? Absolutely. If you put them up just right, then yes, you will absolutely be profitable. Restless Ruby Cricket. So Abel Mint 1921, thank you for the $5 super chat. Philip McLean, thank you for the $5 super chat. Alex, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. JL, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. And Rob Hogham, thank you very much for the $2 super chat. I'm falling behind on regular ones, so if you guys super chat them, I will get to those first. All right, so yeah, you want to do 10 miners. I don't know why your transmit scale is being relayed, but maybe they didn't want so much coverage in that area. Yeah, if you're going to do 10 miners, then yeah, you want to have them all nice and spread out. Let's see why your transmit scale. Oh, because you've got a guy right on top of you, and I'm sure these ones are right on top of you as well. So what I'm assuming why your transmit scale is so low is because you're supposed to be 350 meters apart, but let me take a guess. It's offline at the moment. Yeah, get it online. That's the first thing. So let's imagine here. Let's say this is your miner. I wonder if the other guy's like right here, which is within 350 meters. And then I wonder if this guy's like right here. And like this guy's right here. Like let's say you have 350 meters, which is what you want to clear like this. And now you've got 4 miners in that area. But you want to avoid that in the future. So absolutely put like 10 in surrounding areas and just get yourself. And it looks pretty flat out there. Oh, Philip with another $5 super chat. Yeah. With a Japan Karate Shiba Inu. Thank you very much, Philip. I really appreciate it, man. All right. What do you think about SHIB? Man, I bought into SHIB a while ago. It was on Crypto.com, and I just left it there. And to be honest, I was at Hard Rock. I was playing poker, and I cashed out my SHIB. I went from like about like $300 worth of it. I cashed out like $100 just because I was like, I don't like the meme coins that much. And then I went to play 3-card poker with it, and I walked away with $275. So I pretty much bounced back. I just had to play poker. Orbiting pink chicken. Can you check mine, please? There's not many around me. Sure, I can do that for you. All right, we're going to jump back to some of the viewers. Talk about Shiba Inu. I don't like Shiba Inu. I don't like meme coins. I like coins with a function. I like coins that I can mine. I like coins with a purpose, not something that people are just going to try to pump because it's a meme coin. I did have it, but I don't really care for it. You're not going to hurt yourself, but I mean, your area sucks, but not much you're going to be able to do with your area. So it's up. It broke a 0 today, bro. Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to go near it. I need a coin with a function. I don't need meme coins. If you guys are into it, great. Absolutely. Congratulations. And if you're making profit, good. That's like the way to go. But I like things that like... Yes, there's a big Shiba Inu crowd that I could probably try to please, like, with YouTube videos, but I'm just not going to do that. I want to do these mining videos. I want to do, you know, Planet Watch videos. I want to get little miners like Deeper Network, and I want to get all that stuff and test it and build it and put it together. This month, I'm going to be buying a couple of GPU. I'm going to try to get a GPU rig going in my house, and it's just a lot of good stuff. So, yeah, unfortunately, your area sucks, but nothing you can really do about that unless you move somewhere else. Damaged Goldenrod Pheasant. All right. You and your friends bought and set 11 miners, but this one is getting fail witness. I don't really like them. Yeah, I don't either. I need coins with a purpose. Hit that like button, guys. Can we get to 75 likes? Also, since we haven't done it in a while, it's about to be on every major exchange. I mean, good. But what does it do besides be a meme? What are we looking at? 6 in the past 30 days. You got a 2.3 cal chip. Get yourself a 5.8. Get yourself a 5.8. Spread the love around. You want a 5.8 for damaged goldenrod pheasant. That's what you want. All right, what do we got? I see 2 that I want to look at. All right, silly. Myrtle. Goose. Checked me last week. Updated location to wipe my witnesses, but my transmit scale is up. Any reason for that? By Scooby and Bidoo. Haha. Your transmit scale is up. What was it at last week? The reason why your transmit scale is like shitty is because you have 40 in the adjacent one next to you, and then you have 1, 2, 3. You have 9. So just in this small little circle, you've got 40. You got 40, 50, 56, 57, 58. So you got 50. I mean, with your transmit scale only being, what am I looking at? With your silly Myrtle Goose. With your transmit scale only being at 0.73, inside it's $30 for shipping. Yeah, their shipping is a little rough, but you'll make that $30 really quick. You'll make it back in helium. Trust me on that one. Thank you. We got the 75 likes. I appreciate it, guys. But yeah, so 10, not too bad. It was at 0.36 before. Yeah, so it's better. And considering, like I said, that there's 56 immediately surrounding you and with you, that's not bad at all. So not too bad. Got yourself a good situation there. If I order an LMR cable for my Bobcat, what is the optimal connect RP? Yes. Yep, that's exactly what you want. Yep, the RP SMA will connect to the miner, and then the end female will connect to the antenna. Planning on mining any other type of crypto? I'm with my GPU miner. I'll be mining Raven coin. Can you do Zealous Blunt? All right, there was another one I wanted to look at. I'm using Pastel Sparrow. All right, so your question is, me and friends bought and set 11 miners, but this one is getting fail witnesses and lower rewards. Well, first off, it's getting failed just probably because of it's offline. Let's take a look. Activita. Invalid. Yeah. The invalid witnessing has something to do with like the signal like shooting too close or something and not like reading it just right. Give it a nice good reboot, and then maybe you don't really need your antenna up that high if this is all you guys right here. So if you said you've got 11 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many do you have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you've got one more that you're going to be putting up. Not a bad area to overtake, though. You guys are doing really well there. So you've got 6 in 30 days, 11 in 30 days, 7.72, 12 and 8, 9. This is not bad numbers for 10.5, 10.7, 5.9. Those are not bad numbers for just taking over that little area. I will say that. And if these are all you guys, that's a nice little, like, mining farm, quote-unquote mining farm. Oh, yeah, look at your rewards already. So in the past 30 days, you've got 781. You've got 37 helium, and you're looking at a balance of 114. That's not a bad setup, man. Good setup. Good setup. Shaker, the one that USA Coax recommends is the one to get. Can't wait for the GPU. Yeah, so I do have a GPU miner right now. It's a GTX 1050 Ti 4GB Superclock edition. I have a spare one in my attic, or in my closet that I want to plug in. I just don't have the adapter to fit it onto my motherboard. So with the computer that I'm going to buy and build probably in like 2 weeks, I'm going to make sure that I can put in like 3 or 4 GPUs into it, and then I'm going to start mining Ravencoin and doing videos on that as well. So I'm excited for that. Not in the app, it's online, it's offline. Will you show us how to build it? Yeah, building is so much fun. Like, I built this computer back in like 2016, which is why I'm building a new one. Soon it will be, I want to be prepared for it. So building is so much fun. What's yours, Kids Mania? If I lost you in the traffic, I'm sorry. Remember, super chats get to the front of the line. It's like an express pass at Universal Studios. Plus, it lets me keep my attention focused on it. Grumpy Dad. Festive Goldenrod Frog. My neck is stiff. Alright, so. Ooh, not bad. Ooh, don't change a thing. Not bad, Grumpy Dad. Most of the miners around me appear to be spoofed, or is it me? I mean, if that's around you, maybe he just has the perfect setup. If that is you, great job. All right, Kids Mania, dazzling. Thanks. I will try to move the one pastel sparrow behind the window so the signal is not that strong, and maybe it's not going to make invalids anymore. Yeah, give that a whirl. I hate to say it, but yeah, give that a whirl. I'm not going to answer the phone. What am I looking at? Gingham Terrier. Music's back. All right. Looks like the only issue that you're going to be... Oh, it's not even my phone. Looks like the only issue you're going to be having is everyone around you. Locally. Yeah. I wish there wasn't so much of a delay between like what I say in the comments. I always lose track. What are we at, an hour? Can you tell me what I should do? I get better revenue, please. First off, you're at 8 is not terrible. But maybe give yourself a try at a 5.8 dBi or relocate it. Just because you're at 4.1 or 0.41 on the reward scale, I would try to get it out to a different hex that isn't so clustered. Your biggest problem is your cluster. So if you weren't clustered, you would have 16... you would have 16 in the past 30 days, and that would put you at $326. So that's not too bad. It's just you would have even more because it's 0.41. So it's just a matter of the area. Yeah, let me see if I can remember that comment. Give me 1 second, Abid. I saw you posted earlier. Anybody have any results from the directional antenna from Rack? I do not, and I haven't pulled the trigger on it just because of the POVC thingamabloobie-boo. North Fort Myers, Florida. If you just got started mining, I think you're pretty good. You got the 5.8. You got 8 meters in the air. I can't... Give me the name of your hotspot. Don't do the address like that. If you just started mining and this is your 3rd week doing it and you're already at 5.86, that's not bad. You got the 5.8. Let your month finish out before you go. You got 1.0 transmit scale. You got the 5.8. It's just going to get better and better for you. There was that shitty week in the middle of, well, for Bobcat, so disregard, hardy har. All right, moving on. From Stockholm, Sweden, can you see how I can improve? Melodic. Let's take a look. Hit that like. We need 16 more likes. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100 likes. Oh, God. Your transmit scale is what's killing you. Everything else is potentially fine, but your transmit scale is bad. Bad, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Bad. If you can move it anywhere else other than there, like if you can move it down here and put a 5.8 on there, you'll do much better. That's brutal. Come on, 15 more likes. Let's get to 100 likes, guys. 15 more. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, you're going to want to definitely get yourself... Let's see your 30 days. Yeah, you're going to definitely want to get yourself into a different location because this is what's killing you. Everything else is perfectly fine. So let's imagine that you didn't have this and you were getting the numbers that you were getting. You would have 10 times the rewards. And unfortunately, you don't. So you would have 20. You'd have almost 30 HNT tokens instead of the 2.9. I had the rack antenna on my Sense, but 4.9. Ugh, my neck. Ugh, 90. 10 more to go. Oh, Spider-Man. Great on my neck. Ugh. All right, what are we looking at? Able, bronze, DPR. Not bad. I have the rack antenna on my Sense Cap 4.5 dBi. That's awesome. Look at you. You're not bad at all, man. And if you guys only have one miner, I mean, like, I wouldn't change a thing on you. You've got a 5.8. You have the 4.5 or a 5.8? Because it's telling me you have a 5.8. I'm sorry, Tenebro. Oh, okay. All right, all right, all right. Able, bronze. Oh, the Nebra. Ah. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's go look at my setup. 7 more likes, guys. 7 more likes. You're welcome, Abid. My pleasure. So, you guys are all doing much better than me. And the reason why my area sucks, like you can see, I'm only getting 0.7. Thanks for looking. I appreciate it. Yeah, my pleasure, man. Absolutely. 6 more likes. 6 more likes. If you haven't hit that like, hit that like. Hit that like. Yeah, all right. 5.8. That makes more sense. Yeah, and if you guys haven't updated your antenna height and your antenna dBi, you definitely need to. All right? You definitely need to when it comes to I'll just show you all my activity. Like I'm getting like witnesses. Like you could see that I'm in the middle of nowhere. You guys are in much better placement than me, but this is proof. This is me showing in the attic with radiant, barrier, solar, attic foil, reflective block signals. Yes, it will. In Vegas, you need it here. Yeah, it will reflect your it will refract your signals back in. So, but yeah, I'm a good example of being out and alone and having a good signal setup. Because really, besides what, even though I had that week of shit where Bobcat was just being really stupid, we're still at 7 helium for the past 30 days, and I'm very happy with those returns. And especially since I've got the 2 miners, and the other miner I do have to redo its antenna to make sure it's straight up in the air. But you got, even with that Bobcat week of crap, I'm at 10.881, and I'm happy with that. Just building that bank. All right, what are we looking for? Vitual. Vitual. Is it virtual bamboo? Or is it vitual? Why am I losing my... Oh, God, where'd it go? Bamboo. Okay, bamboo weasel. God, I just need a highlighted super chat. 104 likes. Thank you very much. And if this is your first time on the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button as we post videos weekly pretty much every, like 2, 3, 4 videos a week. We do a stream every Monday, where right now the stream of the week is always talking about Helium and rating all these setups like we're doing today. Get your 8 dBi up higher. Other than that, I'd probably maybe try a 5.8 just to get all the stuff with inside. But remember, this is all a line of sight thing. Definitely hit the like button. Hey, how's the cable that comes with the rack 5.8 antenna? Ass. It's ass. I'll show you that antenna. Hang on. So this is that antenna, and you could see how thin that is. So there's no insulation or anything. So this is just gonna bleed signal all day long. Like this is just an ass antenna. Like I hope they didn't add any surcharge onto the price for these miners or these antennas, even though they were $40 for this piece of crap. So this is, the antennas are great. The cable is ass. Don't even bother with it. I don't know how any signal is getting through this thing, just because. So hopefully I answered that question. All right. Virtual bamboo weasel. Yeah, virtual. Okay. You're fine, man. If you just started mining in the past 30 days, or you just started getting everything going, you've gotten some good returns in the past half of the time you're mining. So I wouldn't change a thing. Maybe try the 5.8 just in case your 8.0 shooting anyone. So, what's next? Bald cider kitten. Or wait. I wanted to look at. I already answered that one. Okay, so we're gonna do bald. Ooh, $5 super chat. Should I try a 5 dBi antenna or just give up my location? Silly cloudy barracuda. Thank you very much, Yams. I will jump right on top of yours first because of the super chat. You just got yourself an express pass, my friend. If you guys want yours rated and 0% chance of me overlooking or forgetting it, make sure you do a super chat. You're in Orlando! And make sure you add your miner name into... Are you in that 11? You are. You're in that... No, you're in the one next to it. All right, let's get your 30. So you just got started. Yeah, you're going to want to move. You are you're in the 13 one. You are going to want to move. Just because of how crazy this is. Silly Cloud Barracuda, right? Yeah. You are getting a 0.23 transmit scale. You're going to hit a lot of stuff. Like, if you want to sit and let it ride for a little bit and see how it goes since you just got started mining a week ago, you can try. Maybe try the 5.8 dBi antenna, but you're probably going to want to move. Just because of you're in the two worst sections in Orlando. What's crazy is my miners have hit up there. I don't know if recently it has. But, yeah, you should try the 5 dBi antenna and move. Definitely. Oh, $5 super chat from Naval Guns. I have two locally, Big Slate Mallard and Magic Ocean Rooster. There's a 50-foot difference in elevation. Looking to add 2 to 3 more with a 5.0 dBi. All right, so let's take a look. Big Slate Mallard. Let's take a gander, shall we? Let's go ahead and move this down. Oop, 99 viewers. Let's get to 100. Let's get to 100. 108 likes. Thank you very much. All right, so let's see. Big Slate Mallard and Magic Ocean. Oh, my God, man. I wouldn't change a thing. There's 50-foot difference in elevation. Looking to add 2 or 3 more with 5 dBi. Yeah, if you add a few more, 2 or 3 more, you're going to increase your revenue at least monthly. Just get it out of the area, out of, your hex because you're at 50 per, at a 50 transmit scale. But you're going to add 2 more. Let's take a look at your account. 40. You got 2 hotspots going. And those in the last 24 hours. Well, Magic Ocean Rooster looks pretty solid. Let's take a look at this one. That one's in a good spot. Yeah, you've got great spot. You've got a great setup. You're hitting everything really well. It looks like you're also... It's very flat there, too, right? And so everything is just line of sighting each other perfectly, especially being 7 meters up. So that's awesome. Recently update witnesses. I do need to update mine. 11 witnesses, not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm gonna go back to your other one. Witnesses. Yeah, you're doing pretty solid. And what's the, I'm looking for Magic Ocean. Are you witnessing each other? That's the important thing. You want to make sure that you witness each other as well. Just because you want your own miners to be making money together. One hand washes the other, am I right? Please check mine. Something wrong. Short blue goat. Cool raspberry copperhead. What can I do to improve? So thank you very much, Naval Guns. I appreciate the $5 super chat. That's how we get yours to the fast pass. And good morning, Matt. How are you? Hey, you spelled my name. Awesome. I appreciate that. Yep, I got Yam super chat. I've got Naval Guns super chat. All right. I'm new to this. I'm thinking of getting a Bobcat 300. How do I get paid? Who pays me? So you get paid. So right here, I'm looking at these miners. These are what they've made in the past 30 days, and they made 13.3 helium. You need to make sure you have the mining app on your phone. Oh, Naval Guns, I see you. Yeah, I'm here. I'm just streaming. Yeah. Yes. I saw you post that at 240. Sorry. The city is basically one big valley with a mountain down the middle. Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, so you'll get paid for mining and for getting witnesses and for getting beacons and challenges and blah, blah, blah. And it'll get sent to your mobile wallet. So that's what you want to do, is get the mobile wallet. All right, let's go back to Bald Cider Kitten. Oy. We're probably going to wrap up the stream here in about 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, you're just out alone, but not bad for being out alone. We're probably going to wrap up the stream in about 10 minutes. If I haven't got to your miner and it's fallen behind in the comments, I do apologize. If you do hit that super chat, I will definitely get it before I get off. But you can see here that we're getting everything thrown. Crypto.com is the easiest way to cash out your HNT. Yeah, it actually really is. And the transactions are instant, too. Not instant like Algo ran instant, but they within like 10 minutes you're able to cash out. So if you're like out and at a fancy restaurant and paying for dinner and you're making like, 10 helium every 7 days, you could totally sit there and just cash it out. Stop spamming a little smile. I'll try. Bald Cider Kitten. But yeah, 5.8 dBi in this area. That's the best you're going to do, man. That is the best you're going to do. And 14.69 is way better than anything I'm hitting. So good job on you, man. Good job. You got good line of sight with everyone there. Unless that's all yours. Short, blue, goat. All right, may drop half. Sorry. That's okay. Just don't do it again. 3 dBi, 20 meters up. You're hitting everything around you. You can try and upgrade yourself to the 5.8 dBi. You might run the risk of overshooting a little bit here, but you can also run the gain of getting everything out here. But you have a lot of witnesses, which is pretty solid, and you're making over 10 in 30 days. So really, if you're making over 10 helium in 30 days, I don't really have much to say. Like, I think that's a good number. I'm happy with that number, so I wouldn't recommend changing anything. So that's good. That's a good one. Can you check mine out, please? Late Quartz Copperhead. Sure, I can. Absolutely. In San Juan, Puerto Rico. Holy shit. Again, you're over 10 helium. And you're on Puerto Rico. It seems to be average beacons is more important than the number of witnesses. What do you think? Yes, you want to get more beacon. Like, yeah, it's great. If you send one beacon a day and you get like 77 witnesses like you see here, you're only going to get that reward payout one time. But if you're sending out those beacons and getting all those witnesses, you want beacon, 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 beacon. And that's when you're going to get all this activity. So we're going to look at the beacons sent here. Just on this one, Late Quartz Copperhead in Puerto Rico. Can you use Ellis Bond Dove? Do I need a better antenna? And again, Late Quartz Copperhead, thanks so much. Really love your videos. Best YouTuber. I appreciate that. You don't got to butter me up, though, sweetheart. I appreciate it. I guess I'm not going to see beacons. But yeah, you want to get those beacons sent, and you want to get people to see them as much as possible. Like, witnessing is cool, but beaconing's better. Like, if you're witnessing beacon. Let's go to the activity levels here. I'm going to go to all activity just so you can see them all. As soon as it hurries up. It's just random. So you're going to send out a beacon, and then a challenger is going to challenge it. And then a challenge, and then a challenger is going to, challenge the beacon, and then, you're going to create the challenge. And then so another miner will create the challenge, and then you will be the challenger, which you'll send out the beacon, and then you get witnesses based on beacons. So if we're looking at this one here, we've got received mining bonus, witness to beacon an hour ago, witness to beacon 2 hours ago, created a challenge 3 hours ago. And so you're getting some steady numbers. So you want to see more and more. 4 hours ago, you got activity. 4 hours ago, send a beacon 4 hours ago. So you've got a lot of good activity on this one, and that's really what you want to start seeing. And unfortunately, that's a lot of stuff that's outside of your control, so you really can't do it. What were you looking at? Someone... I lost it. Oh. There, I found it. Zealous Blonde Dove? Got it. You're welcome. If you're over 10, okay, so you just got started 2 weeks ago. You got a 4 dBi, 1 meter in the air. Get it higher. Get it in your attic. Get a 5.8 and get it in your attic. There's no reason why you can't hit any of this stuff. You want to be elevated. Zealous Blonde Dove, you want to be elevated, and you want to be big. If you still have time, can you check this one out? I'm thinking putting a 5.8 on it, but there are some around my area offline. Real lead Mustang. I have the same thing. Can you do Zealous? Yeah, okay, so Zealous Blonde Dove. Mini Tactics, you want to get that 5.8 and get that up. Get it up. Going to Cali. What about light hotspots and DPR minis able to mine? I have a DPR mini. How are my numbers doing? Of course, I don't have a DPR mini on this network. I have it on my work computer network. 2 networks in my house because I'm so cute. See what my results are doing. Make sure how many work emails as well. I like where I'm at. You're welcome, Mini Tactics. Deeper. Wallet balance. We are up to 326. We have been mining. It'll be another 12. It'll be another 2 weeks. We'll be mining for an official month. But we are up to 326 DPN, which is pretty solid. I think that's currently sitting at about 11 cents. 326.947 times 0.11. So yeah, it's $35. I mean, we're making $2 worth of deeper a day. So I'm happy with that. As long as that price stays where it's at. So I'm happy with that. All right, what are we looking at? Flat Inky Caribou. You're at 10. Get yourself off a relay and your rewards are going to be more. You're also getting half. So if you didn't get the transmit scale of 0.53, you'd be at 20 helium for the past 30 days. So you're just in a really crowded area. You can try yourself with a 5.8 to get more beacons and witnesses out there, but you aren't going to get as many beacons and witnessing and challenges because you're relayed. And that's the problem with being relayed. Moving on. I have deeper on the same network as Helium. All is working fine. So yeah, that's not a problem. But also my deeper mini was throttling my internet. So I have 400 megabits. Yeah, I have 400 megabits down and like 26 up. And when I put the deeper on there, it throttled me down to about 60 down and 11 up. So then when I just put it onto, I just took my Nighthawk, put another Ethernet on, and blah, blah, blah. Today's decision if they approve deeper in HNT. Oh, I heard about that. I am waiting for that. That'd be really cool to mine HNT with my deeper mini as well. And I think they should be doing it. If you just started mining about a week ago, your numbers are pretty solid. Hello, fellow Floridian here. Can you do Rich Opak Cart, please? Sure, since you're Floridian. Had to connect my TVs directly to ISP streaming service since streaming services didn't like connecting from China. What's a good 5 antenna? The 5.8. Do you recommend 8? Depends on where you are. Mammoth, Watermelon, Puma. Thanks, bro. I'm going to look at the Floridian next. Give yourself Mysterious Vermilion Falcon. Give yourself a month, man. You could try it. You could do a 5.8, but with you hitting these numbers, let's see where your numbers are at when you're at a full 30 days. What would you say the max range is on a 5.8 dBi on Bobcat when it's about 45 feet up? I really can't tell you because I was hitting a 43 kilometer witness and I then hit a 66 kilometer witness. So I really can't tell you the max range. It keeps going up for me. Every week I get something farther and farther and farther. All right, Kevin B. Fellow Floridian that didn't come to my meetup event 2 weeks ago. I see how it is. My miner is indoors on my window about 6 feet high. Get it away from your window. Do you think I should upgrade my antenna until I can get it up higher? Yes. So A, get it away from your window. I can't stress this enough. If you're now watching this stream and you haven't heard me say it before, you do not want your antenna next to your window. So like if your antenna, let's say that's the window, and if your antenna is sitting there next to the... I have to make sure I can be seen doing this. All right. So if this is your antenna, this little tiny. If this is your antenna and this is your window and your antenna is sending signal, what's going to happen is it's going to just, all the signal is going to come out right here and bounce back. It's going to bounce back. It's going to bounce back. Now, if this is your antenna, can you hold it, Shenron? Yeah, you can. All right. So now, if this is your antenna and we're back here and we're up high, and when we send signal out, the signal is going to grow and expand in a I'm looking at myself to make sure I can see everything. In a spherical type, direction. It's going to grow and it's going to go up with the 5.8. It's going to go up and out like a big circle, right? So with that going out, with it expanding and growing, by the time it gets to your window, it's going to have a little bit refracted back at you. But now you also are going to be covering and clearing all of this. Versus where if it's here, the signal's going to come out of your antenna, bounce off the window, and you're not going to have a lot of penetration. But if it's back out high and up, you're going to have tons of penetration through the rest of your house. So get it away from your window. I don't care what Cohen says. He's got some kind of deal with, Helium and Bobcat to get consensus groups and 15 Helium every 2 days and stuff. No, away from a window. When we do a video hooking up Aware to Planet Watch, as soon as it's live, I will absolutely do it when it's live. Live. Mammoth, watermelon, puma. Apologize if you answered this before. Should you turn off your miner, off, or unplug? Yes. If you're going to change out your antenna, you definitely want to make sure that you turn off your miner first, wait about 10 seconds, and then start your transition. Just because while it's still plugged in, it's still going to be pumping out signal into the cords and everything, and that's going to really screw it up. Work email. Even with your transmit scale, you've got a 4.0. You're doing pretty solid. You could try a 5.8 if you want, but a 4.0, and you've made 14 in the past 30 days. I see. Thanks. I will try and make the next meetup if I'm not working. It's going to be in California, unfortunately. But not unfortunately. When I hit 25,000 subscribers, we're going to do a meetup event in California. As long as my YouTube can sustain it. And as long as you guys keep hitting me with those super chats and I can afford to bring my wife out there to Disney. Because I want to retire on YouTube. But yeah. So what you're over that 10 to 30 day. And so I'm not really one to change stuff if I'm making 10 over 30 days. So one other question. Should I get a higher DBI antenna or get a 5.8? Get the 5.8. Link for that's in the description. I don't know what that is. So, anywho, I'm probably going to wrap this up here in the next few minutes. Need to take a breather. Need to go have another beverage. Probably catch up on some work. If you guys have any last-minute antennas miners you want me to look at, I'm going to be a greedy bastard and say it's super chat only. And I'm just going to kind of unwind and read your comments. I know you will be leaving soon, but if you have time, if not, it's okay. You provided some good info. Real lead Mustang. Is 8 dBi safe to hit 60 to 70 kilometers on perfectly flat area, water? Yes. I put in the Publix order, the shopping order, to be delivered between like 4 and 6, and now they're like, oh, we're going to deliver at 3:22. No, you're not. It's not what I wanted. So, yeah. So I'm going to pull up my miner to show you LeClausure YouTube for real. I like the 8 dBi. Haha. Yeah. Daily Mint, you're rocking at 8 dBi, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, also, Daily Mint, I don't know if you saw this earlier, but another miner popped up around me. So now I had this one pop up last week, and then this one just popped up yesterday. So he's syncing. So I'm really, really excited about that. Let's pull up my miner. Man, if we didn't have that 1 week of shittery, we'd be doing good because we are right now pulling an average of like this one miner is doing really well. Like 0.65 yesterday, 0.59 today, 0.35 the day before. I did my port forwarding. How can I get my miner out of relay? So what you also want to do is I'm going to go to my witnesses as well. Where is he? Nice Mint Jellyfish is 66 kilometers away. Look how far that bastard is. Come to a brewery in San Fernando Valley, Cali. So what you want to double check, and this was an issue I had with my miners going into relayed status, was I did the port forwarding, and then I would have to reboot the router to update the port forwarding and so on and so forth. But when I did that, it would change the ISP address that I port forwarded. And so what I ended up having to do ultimately is take my Bobcat, set up a static IP address for it. So that way, when it then went and rebooted, I had to set up the static IP address, then I had to forward the ports on that static IP address, and then I had to reboot the router again, and everything was fine. Oh, $5 super chat from Kevin B. Thank you. I'll pick up a 5.8 dBi antenna with your link and let you know how it goes. Yeah, definitely, man. Make sure you join the Discord group as well. Thank you very much for the super chat. Join the Discord group where everyone's chit-chatting all the time now. It's phenomenal. Once I hit like 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm so glad my Discord like blew up. And there's a lot of great helpful information. The other day we were all sharing our antenna setups. It was really cool. One guy put an 8 dBi antenna on top of like a PVC pole, like on top of his roof, and he had that sucker like up really high. But yeah, to finish the story or finish the lesson, we're gonna be logging off here in 3 minutes. We're gonna go an hour and a half on the stream. Set up your static IP address, port forward, and then do the port forwarding, and then reboot your router, and you should be, or your modem, your router, and you should be good to go. I have 2 8 dBi antenna and 2 5.8. The ones with 8 dBi are doing better, but is it the antenna or the miner placement? I know you don't like really want me to show yours on screen, so I don't know. Maybe I should get an 8 dBi antenna to test that, because if mine in my attic is at 5.8 is doing well, I wonder what 8.0 would do for it. I should test it. I don't know. Not bad. But yeah. Anywho, the 10 I have coming around New Year's will probably do mostly 5.8. Would you sell me one at cost? I kind of want one more. I should get on the waiting list for the 5Gs. I'll just send you a bunch of helium for it. I do have a place for my other one, and I could probably put it in the attic. Unless you have 10 places for it. Which provider did you pick for static IP addresses? I can build my static IP addresses in my Nighthawk. That's where I set up my static IP. I'm going to be joining this world soon as my links dot comes in, and I'm getting an 8 dBi on the roof. I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait either. I always found myself like just really I'm really considering buying one. It's not too late, guys. I mean, it's such a baby project, and the price of the token's going to go up, especially the more and more of the halvings that we have. Has hotspot RF been somewhat accurate for you? I actually didn't do a hotspot RF. I did the free credits, but I just didn't have time when I was farting around with it, and I haven't gone back to it. You aren't on the waiting list yet? No, I'm not on the waiting list. I should get on the waiting list, shouldn't I? Where do I get on the waiting list for? Is it with Bobcat? Ooh, thank you very much for the I want to say $2.50 super chat, but I know it's like, you know, pounds and euros and stuff. It's not the same. And that's like a $3.70. We're going to say it's a $3.70 super chat, Mr. Lee. And if you have a miner, I will definitely look it up here in a moment. What you got? I'll look it up. While I look for the I don't have 10 places like nailed down, but I'm also not worried about finding the spots. Yeah. You got it. Better antenna or not? Thanks, man. Proud Mocha Gerbil. That's a fun name. From Ireland. Just not sure what's with the city I live in, if it's profitable. 30-day range. Yeah, try yourself a 5.8. Thank you. Yeah, so for Hotspot Proud Mocha, try yourself a 5.8. Leave it at the same height. What are your thoughts about the 5G miners? I'm going to get on a waiting list for one right now. So definitely try yourself a 5.8. It's not bad, though. Well, actually, ignore me. Wait your full 30 days. You're going to clear some pretty solid numbers. And look at how you just keep increasing and rising. Wait your full 30 days before you make any drastic decision. If you like the results that you've gotten in 30 days, and you're sending out an average of 298 beacons, which is excellent, and you're only getting 14 witnesses, I would wait your full 30 days and then make a decision on what you want to do. But otherwise, 9.5 helium in almost 60% of your 30-day mining period is phenomenal. Freedom Fi, open for 5G. We are going to get on the waiting list for one of these. Joe B, just type in the city name on the Helium Explorer and see if any are around. Yeah. Alright, we're going to get on the waiting list here first. And then we're going to get off. You want to order? Helium waitlist. Maybe I should have done that. I want to get on the wait list. Yeah. We'll do that over here. Getting Freedom Fi on October 21st. Not bad. Where can you get on the wait list? Link is in the Daily Mint, just linked it. It says, we are no longer accepting additional waitlist reservations at this time due to the overwhelming demand. We expect to start shipping gateways to current reservation ID holders in September. Please subscribe below to learn about future announcements related to Freedom Fi gateway release. All right, well, we're just going to subscribe. Yeah, the waitlist is out, unfortunately. Oh, well. So, we jumped on there. Where can you get on the waitlist? It might be too late to get on the waitlist. Yeah, I missed it. When entering antenna info on the app, I read if we are able to adjust for cable loss, then to do so. I wonder if it would matter. I'd be running an 8 dBi with roughly 2.1 cable loss. No idea, really. The waitlist is over. Yeah, it's definitely over. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do consider subscribing. Turn on the bell notifications as we post videos weekly, and we do a stream every Monday right now about Helium placements and stuff like that because it's fantastic and it's awesome. If you guys like the content, definitely like the video. Leave a comment below. Super chats are greatly appreciated, and I think YouTube has this new feature where you can say thank you on the videos, and it's like a super chat, but it's a super comment that says thank you, and consider that as well. So there's some around. I've looked. Some are really profitable. I guess it depends on the antenna they're using to reach others. Yeah. So otherwise, that's going to do it today. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm Oprius, and we'll see you guys next time.